Okay, it could be that all of a sudden we'll end up switching to Amazon dollars or Microsoft dollars. And this is not something that hasn't happened before.
Yeah. And the global cryptocurrency market was 829 billion in January 7th. Today, months later, it's dropped $600 billion, is now worth $200 billion. How might we use this MBA to understand what happened in cryptocurrency?
Well, I don't think it's going to go down. I think it's going to come back up. And I'll say the reason why. It has to do with the political environment.
Political environment.
It becomes more and more ungovernable to govern countries. And we have always had a monetary system based on a unit which matched the political boundaries of a country. So US dollars work in the US, right? No, well, they also work in Jamaica and Trinidad and Guyana, etc., right? But generally speaking, the currencies of the world are denominated based on a country, with an exception being, the euro. But what happens when people lose confidence in the currency equaling the government that it comes from and start to switch to other ones because those governments are not able to have economic policies that cause the currency fluctuation to stop going up and down? Like in the Philippines, nobody uses Philippine currency. Everybody's got American dollars, right?
Interesting.
So that's when you switch to cryptocurrencies. Not because it's crypto, but because it's a way of doing stuff. And I don't necessarily think it'll be the crypto aspect of the currency. I think it'll be just another currency. Okay, it could be that all of a sudden we'll end up switching to Amazon dollars or Microsoft dollars. And this is not something that hasn't happened before. Hudson's Bay introduced their own blankets with the 5 black stripes on them, equals 5 beaver pelts, right? Canadian Tire money today is accepted in Winnipeg at small restaurants for breakfast and dinner, right? You can have $4 or $5 Canadian Tire money, pay for your breakfast, right? So there are all kinds of situations where we use a currency amount from something else, and it could be Apple Pay systems. Now, here's the players, the credit card companies. They want to get in on this because they don't want to be sidelined. If they are, and people start using debit system, like my virtual Visa debit card goes directly from my bank account. I don't need Visa, right? And the other thing too is you've also got a situation where governments can't control their economy because people aren't buying and selling things using the government's currency. So the typical things like monetary policy, fiscal policy, money supply don't work because people aren't using it, right? So that's why in Jamaica people don't give a shit about $100 Jamaican bills because $100 Jamaican equals what? $1 American? So you carry around $1,000 bills, which are really only $10.